In this room, on this bed, behind me, arms wrapped around me, securely, grinding slowly. I just want to feel you. Oh man, what's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Poet Ray Monet. Thank you guys for joining me on this Valentine's evening. I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that you feel loved, even if you're not in a relationship, because that's what this day is all about: feeling loved and being loved. Yeah, the commercials and the people, they try to make it all about relationships, but really it's not. You know, um, as a kid growing up, my mom would, get me flowers and get me gifts and things for Valentine's Day. It's one of the things that I do for my daughter now. And, I mean, it's just one of those other ways that people show their love. You remember in elementary school when you would get those little cards, like the little Charlie Brown cards and stuff like that, and you would pass them out to the entire class. It was so that everyone felt loved. You know what I mean? And really, that's all of it that it's about. Now, anyway, you guys know that I am here because I'm going to be doing a little erotic poetry this evening for Valentine's Day. And if you don't know or you don't know me, I am Poet Ray Monet. Lovely to see you, or well, lovely for you to see me, I guess. But I want to present a few things to you guys this evening. It is actually my 10th year uh, publishing books. So I am really, really excited. And for once, I actually have all of them in one place. That never happens. They sell out so quickly, thank goodness. But yeah. Now, for those of you that are in relationships this evening, I hope you got your condoms. Hope you got your lubes. Okay. Woo! Happy Valentine's Day. No matter what, I just want you guys to remember to stay prepared, okay? Always be ready, or in 9 months, we're all going to have a not so much surprise, okay? Now, as we are, kind of going through things tonight, of course, I just want to, kind of start with the basics. I'm going to kind of go through all of these different books that I have here. So many of them, don't worry, it's not going to be crazy, but let me tell you guys, I've got my very, very first book here, The Birds, the Bees, and the Boudoir, Volume 1. Very, very excited about this first edition book. I've got, of course, The Birds, the Bees, and the Boudoir, second edition, okay, Volume 2. We've got The Bedroom Companion here, Hurt Poems for Hurt People, Chasing Adam, Expose Your Inner Diva, and Happy Poems for Healing Hearts. Now, I know, all of them sound emotional. Blah, I'm a poet, get over it. Okay. But one of the things that is really awesome about poetry is not only being able to express yourself, but being able to teach others while you're doing it, which is why I have gone into this area, this very tiny niche of erotic poetry. And I'm glad to do it. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into some of these poems, shall we? I've held you guys too long without saying anything particularly important. So, let's um let's start in the birds and the bees and the boudoir with frontal lobe fucking. I want to run my tongue across your hippocampus, tickling the tunnels of your mind so that your synapses stutter from my touch. I want every neuron in your brain to scream my name as I suckle at your oblongata. Kiss your amygdala softly while I stroke your cerebral cortex. Some could say that this is the beginning, but really it's what occurs next. After learning your favorite color and genre of movie, I want to delve deeper inside and discover your true beauty. More than an interest in mechanics and the gears that make you shift, I want to know what makes your spirit smirk, what makes your soul sick. Let's make love, real love. Take each of your fingertips and dip them into my soul. Taste its natural sweetness and feel your walls begin to fall. Open for me. Show me that mind of yours. I want to sapiosexually encourage friendly competition. Let's see who will be more vulnerable first. Expose yourself as the dreamer that we know you are. Hand me each one of your dreams personally and let me fuck it. I'll expose your inner fantasies to ecstasy. Verbally de-virginize the id and ego in your mind. You are mine. And baby, I'll lick your amygdala anytime I want to. Hmm, spicy. Okay. Well, let's keep it going, why don't we? We got some spicy things in this book too. I'm going to pop over to page 49 here because we've got something pretty fun. Ooh, called Foreplay. Now, by the way, Foreplay is actually one of the poems that's featured on my album, my poetry album, the audio companion. You guys can always pop on over to check that out. It's available anywhere that music is sold. You can also feature my wonderful tracks on any of your Instagram stories and things like that. So let's get into foreplay. First, kiss my lips. Inhale my breath and taste my spirit. Run each inch of your fingertips across my body until it convulses. Suck at my nipples and the nape of my neck. I just can't keep still. You make me so wet. Now it's raining, pouring down from the insides of my thighs. Monsoon season approaches as your lips do, letting your tongue tickle the trailway, a skinny hairline. Follow this road to V Town. This road map lines left and spit. The lower you go, the wetter she gets. Tease me. Skip over her completely. Instead, wrap those sexy lips around each of my toes, taste each of my 10, lick the arch of my soul, then long licks and sweet kisses from my ankles to my thighs. Spread me to reveal the beauty that was hidden from your eyes. Kiss her first, a greeting. Then imbibe a bit of my soul as you drink of me completely. Taste the nectar of my fruit, drink me down to the root, and then we can begin. Hmm, what's foreplay? Wow, I haven't read some of these in a long time, you guys. I'm excited. All right, so let's keep moving on over to the next piece, which is called That Look. By the way, guys, I am simulcasting both on YouTube and Instagram right now. So if you want to join me on either, definitely come on through. Yes, this is an open mic, and you can absolutely join me. In fact, let me see if I can get you in now before I go on to my next piece. Let's see here. Let's see if our friends are going to be able to join. Okay. Let's see here if we're going to get that video up in a sec. Now, while we're waiting for this to come together, I do want to point out, of course, like again, my friends, if you have some pieces that you want to drop tonight, like let's get in on this thing, okay? Let's see here. Okay, looks like, oh, it's giving me a little problem with giving it a join there. Let me see. Can you pop back into the queue for me so that I can get you to join? And if anybody else is looking to join and pop on, share a little piece or two with us, definitely do that as well. Now, while I'm waiting for that video to pop in, I guess I'll go ahead and read my next piece, which is That Look. That look could omit words, kill time. The sun could fall and rise. Aliens could invade. World War III could start and end, but that look will always remain the same. Like, your bed or mine? Before or after the wine? Or maybe we could prolong the event as we wine, dine, and let the light shine on your body for maybe 30 minutes or more, making you feel every breath that the neighbors took next door, gasping at the loud noises made while we were getting it on. And that look that's like, damn, he's the man. I want my body in his hands. I need to call him up and see if he wants to get with me so that we can chill, relate, relax, repeat, restate, and regurgitate the words to the song of which we love make. That same look that says, nothing will be quiet about it. So much scratching, screaming, heavy breathing, believing that you were the best thing to ever be inside of me. See, my body's shaking, whew, vibrating. I can't control the way that my heart's racing up and down, back and forth, left and right, and behind closed doors and in public places. That look that said wherever there was space available is where we were going to take it. That look said it didn't matter when, where, or how it was done, only that it was done right. And that look that when you saw it in his eyes, baby, you knew you could call it a night. That feeling that you get from it is elating. It has your body waiting and anticipating, mentally manifesting the event before it was physically implicated. Or maybe that look sealed the deal. No more verbal communication needed for this skill. Y'all, he looked so deeply into my eyes that even my mouth got wet. He had me salivating like a dam cracking and ready to break. Down was up and in was out, and that was about as far as my thinking got. When he was around, I became blank, like empty paper wanting to be written on or composed upon until he took his pen and wrote on me. And honey, the lines and swirls he made was amazing. He set my flesh ablazing. My skin was on fire. My mind was filled with ice, wanting to play Don't Make a Sound until he lost and I won twice. Knows all to do. I needed him to be with me. It was like a moth drawn to a flame or young children playing games. But somehow, even then, that look remained the same. That is that look. Let's see if we can get our friend back on the horn here so that we can get them back into that chat. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Looks like we had a little a technical difficulty to that end, but that's all right. Hopefully, you guys come on back later and we can get you guys back into the queue. Now, for those of you that are still hanging out with us and still checking out everything that's going on tonight, I just want to thank you guys for being here with me and exploring a little erotic poetry tonight. Again, if you guys are looking to pop into the queue, just make that quick request to join us, and we will definitely get you guys on in here. Now, I do want to point out as well that out of all of these books, the album, the audio companion, actually covers uh, 5 out of 6, or excuse me, 6 out of 7 of those books that are available now. So definitely go and check them out. Now, we're going to move on over to TBC, The Bedroom Companion. Of course, all of these books are available right now over, whoa, light fell. Okay. All these books are available right now over on Amazon if you guys are looking to check those out. Now, let's move on through because this one is a little sweet for those sweethearts. Some of you guys are a little far away from each other and you're not able to spend Valentine's together. So this is for you all. It's called Long Distance. I wish you could kiss me through the phone. Put those lips to the receiver so that they can travel the miles between us just in time to lie softly against mine as if space weren't a factor at all. I wish your tongue could travel through the telephone line, tickling my cheek at the very moment I say hello, giving forth a giggle that lets you know how much you excite me. I wish that our dreamscapes could connect us in a dream state where I don't have to see you every day because I see you every night. I wish that we were a ball of twine so that our feelings could intertwine with our arms, legs, fingers, body, soul, and mind. What I'm trying to say is, I want to intermingle with you. I want to experiment, put our hearts into test tubes, and see if we can create something better than our love. I want to experience life with you. Hearts once playing dead, now reborn so that every experience is a first. I just want to be around you. But this distance makes it impossible to kiss those sweet lips at the end of a hard day. You're the perfect fairy tale to love me to sleep, but these miles keep my mind awake at night, and honestly, since you left my bed, I haven't been able to sleep. So my mind keeps racing. thinking of you, innovative ways to be close to you. But I'm so far away from those comforting arms that my security is tainted. Living in the memory of our last face to face, wishing that you were here so that you could kiss the tears away. That's long distance. I know if any of you have ever been in a long distance relationship, you can definitely relate. Now, I do want to point out that this lovely book, the Bedroom Companion, is also going to have tips inside for those of you that may be long distance. It actually tackles all of the five senses and how you can activate each of those to increase your bedroom performance. Now, while we're talking about that book, guys, let's move on to the next poem. And while I'm moving on to that, you guys heard that we were, playing a little music before. I'm actually going to take a break in a quick moment to play a little bit music more because there are quite a few poems from this book that are going to be included in the audio companion as well. And I want you guys to have a preview of that too. But while we are looking, I'm going to move on to page 69 because that's where we've got our next piece called Collarbone Kisses. Can you kiss me on my collarbone? Get me dripping wet. Play a couple of slow jams and put my body to the test. Don't you want to know my story? I'll make it worth your while. Honey, it's a bedtime tale that'll make you go wild. Like it or love it because hate is not an option. I wish you were in a window because your body I'd be watching. Don't let my size fool you because, honey, I can give it to you. I'll work you harder than many of those other girls do. Hit them one time and you'll be through, but don't be shy with me. You don't have to worry about my flexibility. I can stretch with the best of them, flex like the rest of them. But if you test those sucking skills, you'll forget the rest of them. Don't worry about me riding it. I could put on the saddle and guide it. Glide so deep in, I think I can fly in it. Put an arch in my back so deep that you can slide in it. And I hope that you slide in it. Damn, I think I did it. Requesting for sexting has me mentally massaging my thoughts, wondering if there was enough aphrodisiacs up wrong. Collarbone kisses. It's a silly bone. Boy, oh boy. What do I do with myself nowadays? You guys, and I gotta tell you, I've not read your reread. After you publish something, you're moving on to the next piece that you're publishing, and you're not really going back and examining your books and reading through these older pieces. And whew, honey, the memories and the throwbacks. Oh, they are real, child. Okay. And I hope that some of you are connected with your own memories and your own throwbacks, honey, because it's real on this side. Ooh, you know, little sippity sip. Now, let's move on to our next piece. This is called Migraine Medicine. Mm, this nasty, y'all. Baby, lay down. I can cure your migraine. With just the tip of my tongue, I can stop your headache. As I lick at the tip, you'll feel your pain start to fade, and when I tickle your balls, you'll laugh the pain away. Don't deny me when I fly these fingers up and down your shaft, twisting slightly, sucking mightily while I'm trying to choke myself with it. Now I have you entertained. While I distract this pain from your brain, I'm about to go insane on him, gasping for air, choking up his name while I spit this mucus on him. Nasty head. Down on all fours so you can feed me this day, begging for it, panting like a bitch so you can fuck me like one. Messy dough. Mm. I'll suck your dick like I'm an addict and your dick tip is filled to the rim with methadone. I'll swallow you whole. Dick head beating on my voice box until it don't make sound no more. Throat sore, but it's not from the flu. It's from showing you what this throat can do. That is terrible. You guys, what in the world? Okay, all right. I gotta stop writing books. This is bad. This is so bad. This is so inappropriate. Um, damn, why did anybody want to say nothing? Y'all here for the mess. And I'm here for y'all being here for the mess, okay? Speaking of, okay, I do want to play this one track before I move on, and that is going to be from, again, the audio companion. I really want you guys to check out as well the movie time official video. Okay. As I made like a whole music video for this poem. It's insane. It is very sexy as well. So definitely pop on over to YouTube and check that out. If you're already on YouTube, wait till the end of the video, then check out the links. Now, let's move on to this piece from the bedroom companion. It's called Wetness. This feeling, similar to a symphony, bringing us moments of ecstasy, the product of our body's connection, creating a crescendo at the peak of our expression. It starts slow, a little trickle, and when your fingers touch, its moisture makes me blush. This little trickle turns into a drizzle. Deeper down your mouth goes. Your tongue can lick lips and curl toes. I am excited. You turn this drizzle into a downpour. When you suck on it, I come more. You think to stick in 2 fingers to stop this dam from leaking, but sucking plus stroking activates the emergency beacon. I flood all over your tongue, legs shaking, lower back numb, temporarily free from any problem, and there was nothing worth discussion. When you slide in, you make my insides shiver. I'm adjusting to your thrust. You make my ocean currents quiver. Cue the weather. My natural rain provides the slide, but by the way we're rocking, it's hurricane time. Tight and clenching, grabbing anything to brace. Here comes the monsoon. Wetness graces your face, mouth wide open, facing the sky. R.I.P. Drowned alive. That's a hot mess. Oh my God. Okay, y'all. That's um mm, yeah, I really did not realize quite how effective my words were, or the horrible position that I've put myself in tonight. My God, this is, what am I doing? Oh no. Look at that. I'm all flustered. I can't. Okay. We need another, just one more. Good Lord. Okay. So let's move on to our next piece. And that's going to be coming from Hurt Poems for Hurt People. Now, don't get me wrong. Okay. I know we're talking erotic poems for Valentine's Day. We're talking love. We're talking happiness. This book rather, is hurt stuff. But I try to put a light at the end of every tunnel. Okay. I'm never going to give you just a book of all sadness all the time, and there's no happiness at the end. There's no getting back to normal. There's no finding your way back to the light, because that's just not an acceptable end for me. Not just in poetry, but in any circumstance, in any portion of your life. It's not acceptable to stay in that place where you're not growing, where you're not, succeeding, where you're not happy. If you're not happy, let's get it popping. You know what I mean? Let's start working, let's start moving, pull yourself out of that depression. It's going to be important. Now let's move on to these poems. They're toward the back of this book because, again, of course, that's what the ending is going to be giving. But these two are very sweet, lovey-dovey poems. So take a little break, just a little, from the eroticism for a hot second to give it this. So this first piece from Hurt Poems for Hurt People is called Is This Love? Is this love? I wait for his call all day. Cook dinner. Who am I kidding? I'm learning how to cook dinner in order to cook him dinner. I write confusing letters and even more confusing poems just because I'm confused. Is this love? I stay up all night to deliver a wake up call and have the sunny disposition that he's used to hearing in the morning, even if it's at 6 a.m. Is this love? He could go out all day without leaving a word, yet I trust him completely, not needing an explanation for where he went or what was heard. Is this love? Being confused and sometimes naive, always giving, but accepting too that sometimes I need to take, waiting every moment just an existence to be spent wanting, needing, thinking of, and being with you. Because if it is, if this is love, then I am in it. I am engulfed by it, a slave to it, and weak for it. Is this love? Man, I hope so. Hmm, that's sweet. This next piece is called Stranded. I want to get stranded on an island with you because I consider you to be the most limitlessly interesting person on the planet. And God damn it, if I could replace a few good books with you, I'm sure that my island experience would be all that much more pleasurable. I could see us for the first few days building fires and shelter for shade, hunting and fishing and hiking galore, taking walks on the beach, our feet kicking at the shore. And when night falls, so shall we. Into each other's arms, making love on the beach. Can't you see it? Wouldn't it be a fantastic week away, indulging in each other as we frolic and play? We would have the time that we yearned for. We could learn more about each other, form a bond that time will build out, but love and mutual respect will maintain. And once we return to the mainland, we can keep this memory as a souvenir, calling on it to remind us of our bonds in the days where our link just doesn't feel as strong. And although our bodies are away, our hearts will remain stranded on the island where our love was made. Hmm. Oh, these are really sweet. That's super dope. Now, one thing I normally don't do is perform haiku because they're so short and they're so tiny. Um, but these are three that, again, appropriate for this season. So these are the new love haiku. First is called See Through. Unnecessary. No microscope is needed for transparency. See, super short. That's why I don't perform them. Second one's heart chakra. Spiritually, this connection is unique. My heart so believes. And the third one is warning signs. New love is magic. All of the red flags seem to poof and disappear. And if you have ever been in love, you know that those red flags, honey, they fade into the background while you're wearing those rose tinted glasses, child. So that's definitely a real one. Now, as we're moving on through things, next book is Chasing Adam. Obviously, I'm not going to be reading from a novel tonight. That's going to be way too long and way too long winded. And I'm going to need to take breaks to digest some of the memories and some of the things that are running through my mind right now. Okay. So I'm not going to read through this, but I do want to let you know that this year, again, it's my 10th year publishing, and I'm super excited because not only are you going to get the second installment of this book, but you guys, it's a banner year. Okay. We're going to be doing giveaways all year, like one a month at minimum. I'm going to be doing shows one a month at minimum. We're having seminars this year. We've got a whole new revamp for couples only show. After Dark is like our for couples only for younger people, but that are single. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but it's a new show as well, and it's going to be awesome. Now, I do want to take a quick second. Not only am I going to be putting out Chasing Adam, but in in April, I'm also going to be doing a big 10th anniversary reading Q&A type of thing. We're going to be doing giveaways and stuff there, raffles and things like that too at that event. So just keep your eyes peeled for that because that is definitely coming soon. Now, I do want to point out as well this lovely book, Expose Your Inner Diva. All the ring lights. Okay. So Expose Your Inner Diva. I'm also not going to be reading from this evening. It's a wonderful book. It's a fantastic workbook, by the way. So you fill out the information. Like I give you information too, but you do the filling out. You answer the questions. You do the work in order to, yeah. Oh, did you see that? That's some sex ed. That's some sex ed that's in there, my friends. Okay, so that we understand exactly what's going on. And as you know, sex ed is my main, thing. So, again, having these, diagrams, having this information inside that you guys are, able to, kind of go through, learn about yourself, that you're able to answer these questions, better your own life. That's what it's all about. Oh, let's see. We've got a request to be in the video. So let's see if we can make this one work out. Let's see. I have, what is going on tonight? I'm trying to add my folks to the video. Oh, here we go. What's up? What's up? Oh, I can't see you at all. You are all the way in the dark. Oh, well, hey, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How's it going tonight? I am awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm having a crazy memory experience going through all of these poems right now. It's definitely throwing me back to a lot of nasty, nasty memories. No, that is for sure what it does. So, how's your Valentine's? Are you have you gone out? Are you on your way back now because you're so tired from all the sex? Nice. Yeah, that's what you do. Oh, I had a great time. I had a great time. Just, again, kind of same thing, like just being out amongst the people, having a little bit of time to, drink up, like see what's going on out there. You know, it's really fun to delude myself on days like Valentine's that, the dating pool isn't full of. But that's what we do. We keep the hope and we keep the faith. Now, I always remind people that, Valentine's isn't just about couples, though. You know what I mean? It's about self love, it's about love for others, love for your family, friends. Like, it's not just, ooh, romantic love, but commercialization will tell you otherwise. Yeah, yeah. Hmm. Probably, ooh, probably up all night. Hmm. Yeah, yes, definitely. No, that's a great idea, actually. And I haven't even thought about bringing that back around. I'm going to put that, I'm going to write that on the list right now, actually. Yes, bring back game night. Because let me tell you, we play fun and freaky games. And I mean, they're not, it's not like you have to like, we're not trying to create an orgy in the room. You know what I mean? It's still, like hands off, kinds of games, but they have a little naughty edge to them. And who doesn't appreciate that kind of fun and that kind of humor every once in a while, Yeah, so I'm really glad to hear that. You know what? In fact, I'm gonna do. I don't know if this can work out for your schedule, but it sounds like a great idea. While I'm thinking about it right now, I'm gonna be performing at Artomatic this year on Sunday, March 10th. And I'll post all of these details and stuff. But it's gonna be about 7:15 to 8 o'clock, so that's a Sunday. And I have a 45-minute set. I think we can fit a game, at least one game, into that set. I'm gonna put that down too. It's gonna be Artomatic, so it's Sunday, March 10th. It's from 7:15 to 8 o'clock. At where's this? 2100 M Street, Northwest DC. So that is where I'm gonna be. So, like I said, I'm gonna be posting flyers and stuff like that. I'm working on them now, in fact, so those should be getting out this week. And yeah, and we can definitely add a game. I feel like we can. Yeah. I'm sorry, Zilla. No, I don't think so. Not by name, at least. Maybe by face. But what's going on with Zilla? Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I feel so bad that I don't know like by name just offhand, but like let's meet up. Let's hang out. Let's do it. I mean, I am all here for it. My schedule is a hot mess, but anytime that I can get out, I am a great time. I'm so much fun. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, thank you so much. Like, no, no, no. Crazily enough, Racine is on the 10th year anniversary as well. And I did not realize that I had been working with the Ask Racine show for 10 whole years. So it is not, don't at all be, because honey, I can't keep them all together after that long. But I'm glad that, that the work even touched you enough that we're having this conversation now. That is so awesome. Turn out and turn up. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. If I'm coming outside, I'm turning up. All right. I'm old now. So whenever I get outside, it's a go. Okay. It's immediate. Like we doing it. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, no, no. I'm just like this. What you see is what you get all the time. You know, I'm I'm just not good at faking it. I'm not good at faking it. Yeah, it is. So many people are good at the filters and lighting and stuff. I don't know. It takes me hours to even get ready to do like one of these things because I'm like, oh my god, you know how people are. Like the internet's gonna be like, oh my god, what's that shit in the background? What is this going on? Like that's unfinished. I'm still working on it. It'll it's a penis right now, but it will be but it will become one of those skeleton keys like from back in the day. So I just have to add like extra details and stuff to it. So I'm working on that. And then this one up here, my daughter's a Sagittarius, so I was painting a Sagittarius photo, Sagittarian black girl, vibes and stuff. You know, I don't know if I do. Her ass is wild. Okay. My baby is off the chain. Okay. Oh, oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, what's up? What's up? Miss Parker speaks right away. Now see them Geminis. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. 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 We were good friends right up until then. No, no, I'm no. I'm not. I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm not gonna blame you for what my exes do, okay? But sadly, I've probably dated like three Geminis. Like, and what's worse, back to back to back, and not on purpose. Whew. That part. But you know what? I think that's true for everybody. I think that's true for everybody, no matter what age you are, no matter what sign you are. If you're not evolved and healed when you're in a relationship or dealing with somebody and their emotions, it's going to be bad. You know, I mean, you don't have an endpoint in mind, you don't have a goal, you're just out here having fun. And when this person, catches feelings, it's like, huh? Like, completely out of left field to you because you haven't been observing the whole situation. You haven't been aware of everything that's going on. Instead, it's just like, okay, well, me and my wants, me and my needs. And then when you treat somebody poorly, you don't even realize it because it's such a non-issue to you. It's such a small, insignificant thing that this person is feeling. Bitch, bye, get out of my face. Oh, you know, this other person's heart is breaking. Meanwhile, you know, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because let me tell you, I was about to ask if you was driving and tell you to be safe. Well, in that case, my dear, I'll let you go and so that you can get on inside. But it was so so nice chatting with you. And again, I'll have those flyers up for automatic, and we will be playing a game just for you. Yes, indeed, love. But go ahead and pop off of here before we dox you. We don't need nobody following you home. All right, talk soon. Oh, what a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. I am so that's super super kind and I'm very excited about that. So, as you guys just heard right now, we're going to do this. We are adding a game to our agenda for the Artomatic show, which is Sunday. Sunday, March 10th, fifth floor of 2100 M Street, Northwest Washington, D.C. And that's going to be from 7:15 to 8 p.m. So again, Artomatic, by the way, is an absolutely free show. It's for all kinds of performers. They have artist installations. I mean, it's really, really a good time. And again, absolutely free. So if you guys are in or near the DC area, come on by and check us out. Now, while I'm talking about events, I should mention that that is what's happening in March. In April, I'm going to be doing a book release event as well as a 10-year reading kind of Q&A event. We'll have performers, raffles, gifts, prizes, food, all of that kinds of great stuff. You know me, I'm not going to throw a party without any of the essentials. So it's definitely going to be a great time. And then in May, catch me at Sensoria and Drowning. Okay. So those are two beautifully directed dance performances by my wonderful friend and high school alumnus, Doc Renaissance. So definitely come by and see that. That's going to be going on in downtown DC as well. So again, just stay on the channels, keep an eye out. Obviously you don't have to like follow me every day. I don't even post every day. But if you guys are looking at those flyers, I'm definitely going to get you that information. This is the year, you guys. Okay. This is my 10th year, doing shows and all of that. So if you have never seen a show, if you've said, oh my gosh, I'm going to come out and you miss it every time, this is the year you're going to want to catch at least one show because shit's going to be off the chain. This is just the short and long of it. Now, we have got, well, just one book left to get into, guys, and we are quickly approaching the end of our show this evening. So let's go ahead and get into these pieces. Now, these wonderful poems. I'm going to start in the back of this book too, because these are a little sweet and like loving as well. And then we'll get back into the nasty stuff to close this thing out. How does that sound? Let's start with page 60, Forces of Nature. Your soul speaks to me. The words you spit, symphony, music to my ears. I wish that there were just 10 minutes where we could sit quietly and exchange ideas. I just want to be serenaded by you and your massive intelligence. Vocabulary is elegant, makes my panties wet to consider your next word set. Your words give me a mental erection, as in brainstem stood on its end, so interested in every word that you were saying. Your mentality makes me so weak that it forces a physical response, feeling faint, cheeks pinked. As my temperature threatens to peak, your cool calms me down like ice in my drink. I just have to say, I want to be the Sinclair to your Obi, to build a home where our family can begin growing, knowing that any struggle that comes our way can be easier made with just a glance at your face. I have these poetic wet dreams about you. Daydream scenes of responsible things like furniture shopping or hosting our first dinner party or choosing China options. I am clearly in love with you. Handcrafted this poem in honor of you. Feeling so strong that I have to perform it for you. Show you what this mouth do, and it's more than multisyllabic praise. I guarantee that for your time invested in me, returns will expound exponentially. Because when two other forces like us tend to meet, we take hold of the world and create our own destiny. Oh, forces of nature. Oh man, you guys, I was so in love. Okay, let's pop on to this next piece called Falling Again. When you think of falling, you probably imagine hard ground, scraped elbows, skinned knees, and sprained ankles. You probably even think of small children wailing and shedding tears, awaiting mommy's rescue. But when I think of falling, I think of goose down feathers packed into pillow sacks and swung around jovially. And as each feather is released from its comfy abode, it creates its own soft place for you to land. Won't you fall with me? Imagine us lying, sides together, staring at the clouds, hands clasped in green grass, interpreting our dreams formed by cumulus clouds. And all you have to do is take a deep breath and let go. Or maybe give in. Picture falling akin to a southern summer's day. Old fashioned swimsuit, floating on an inner tube, drinking fresh squeezed lemonade with a wheat stir. Peaceful and worry free. I feel like I'm in slow motion. Like my eyes took the time to slow things down and analyze the beauty of our glorious situation. Visually embracing every inch of your amazing physique. My tongue keeps moving, but my lips dare not speak, for it might ruin this moment. Where your eyes stare into mine, causing some shortness of breath, it seems that I'm the happiest with you because I can be my truest and my most authentic self. And as we are descending these last few stories, falling into love and out of worry, let your scent fly past my nose. Let your hand connect with mine. Let our hearts and mind intertwine. Now, here it comes. Close your eyes. In three, two, one, love. Mm, wow. Okay. All right, guys. Okay. All right. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Yes, I'm a girl. Yes, I'm emotional. We'll get over it. Um, really good stuff. Yeah. Okay. So let's get back into the sexier side of things as we close out our evening. I'm going to start this little spiel with sensory deprivation. I want to feel every sensation provoking my body to pleasure. Eyes closed tight, concealed my mask. I can only hear us breathing now. The wry sounds of the rope as you tie me down, the sounds of your kisses on my skin, no idea where the next sensation will begin. It's in my mouth. Exploring in a way that I often fantasize about. Drool, but not saliva from my mouth. Sweet to my tongue, a flavor that I crave. There's no other alike. Essence slick on my lips. It tastes like marmalade. It's dizzying. After you fuck my face, then it's on to me. Head between my knees. You suck this pussy so good that if I wasn't tied up, I would buckle to my knees. But all I could do was yank at these restraints, causing their grip to tighten, causing my pussy to spasm, causing another orgasm, triggering the next phase of passion. And then you gag me. Plump red lips purse the black ball, no talking at all. Three senses down, nearing my subspace. Elation as you lick my earlobe while you moan to me, "You're such a good girl, now come for me." And I do, calling every name that I know for the Lord and all 12 of his disciples too. Because as far as I'm concerned, I'm nearing the gates. I'm about to meet my maker and be judged a saint. My body violently shakes until I pass out, and the relief washes over me like the tide when it rolls out. Whew. Okay. Mm, some sensory deprivation. Okay. Um, I'm gonna just go to the next one. I'm gonna just keep going. The next one is page 35. Museum. This one is for all of our black men actually. And we'll read this and one other piece and we'll close it on out. I'm wide open like a gallery space. A vast expanse of whitewashed walls and floors open to the public, free to explore. But since you've been on exhibit, we've been packed wall to wall with lookers on and a line forming out the door. They want to know what the fuss is all about. But once they lay eyes on the prize, they see why security is so tight. Honey, you are a spectacular specimen. Skin like you were dipped in chocolate, rolled in melanin, and dipped again. Pearlized teeth, beautiful brown eyes, beard fluffy as clouds, shaped like a god, African descendant of Adonis with skin smelling of cocoa makes me faint if we're being honest. He's what you call desirable, as can be seen by the ladies as they squirm in their chairs, their thighs contract and pussies quiver whenever he appears. Backs arch a bit to display breasts and hairs tossed from one direction to the next. Eye contact as their minds undress him, imagining erections thrust deeply inside him for that hit of satisfaction because that's what they want. Just a hit of the drugs and they're on to the next joint. But I could get high off of you forever. You are a masterpiece, created by the king to be the king, ruler with an iron dick, bowling sized balls so that women fantasize and men respect it. You are a breath of fresh air. Intelligent too? Shit, so much wetness I almost slipped from my chair. No wonder why my nose is wide open like the gates at a county fair. You're smelling like Africa, oil, sunlight, and fresh air. You seem to be that thing we dream to see. A young black man living happy and free, unbound by society's need to criminalize you and dictate your future deeds. You'd love to see it, but this isn't real life. It's only an exhibit, a premise, a line of thought straight to the heart, imagining the black man as something other than a career criminal or a purse snatcher in the park. More than athletic specimen, these men bear the weight of their mistakes weighed in the curves of their face. Despair so familiar it almost reads like a mesre. And you, prequel to the documentary, loves to me to be the proverbial before shot. Before job and family and kids, before fake friends, before racism sets in, being blamed for any and everything, being searched just for being, before you were actually shot, before justifiable homicide, since your skin matches the color of the Glock which was fired, before everything. Now stands before me just a brown man king, proud and strong and stable in this museum on exhibit for all eyes to see. But that's just my perspective. What is it that you see? Now, that poem, by the way, is also on the audio companion, y'all. Pick it up. Now, let's check out this last and final piece this evening. It's called More Sugar Than Coffee, and we'll go ahead and get out of here. When the wind blows, your scent is in my hair. That sweet memory it brings. Waking up Sunday mornings with your skin touching me. Creamy dark chocolate, there's nothing better to see than our browns blending like my hazelnut coffee. Give me all of the sugar and top it with a little bit of cream. I'm insatiable. You just give me a little and I want to drink the rest of you. Swallow you whole so that there's nowhere to go but down my throat. Fervently fillet, but I won't choke unless that's what you want. Sloppy toppy, slobbery blow job, blow bubbles on your nutsack, test the taint at the rim of a rim job. Tears running from my eyes like the dick died. Breath deprived, choking me while slow stroking your insides. Now that's a protein packed meal. I'm ready to start my day off with zeal. He had me skipping into the work week like, I like this job. I shook Bob's hand, gave a high five to Todd. I snuck past Sue. She's still nosy as shit. I got to my desk and my mood shifts like a switch. But I flew through this work. 5 p.m. hit and I'm first out the door. But that's when the wind hit. It blew your scent through my hair. It conjured a memory of me waking up there. Oh, and to tender morning kisses and you playing in my hair. Damn, I wish I was still there. That is our last piece for the night. We have checked out all of these books. We have talked about all of these books. Of course, if you love the work, if you enjoy the work, get on over to Amazon and grab these suckers for yourself, okay? We do have hardbacks that are coming out, brand new covers, really cool stuff for 2024. Once again, this is my 10th year publishing, so it's a really big deal for me. I'm very excited. We've got seminars this year. We have a new FCO show. We have After Dark coming out. We've got giveaways going on every month. We've got shows happening every month. We've got Artomatic in March, Sensoria in May, and don't forget that book release and 10-year reading in April. Not to mention, my friends, we are super excited because tonight we decided, it's right here, you can't see it, we decided that we are going to be doing a game at Artomatic this year. So thank you guys as well. I very much look forward to seeing you guys next time. And other than that, I guess I will play us out with one final piece. That's going to be the outro of the album, The Audio Companion. Now, if you guys go to linktree.com/Poet Ray Monet, you'll be able to find all of my links for everything. And I hope you guys enjoy your night. When I sleep with you, chests heaving in our slumber, I rest in heaven. Thanks so much, everyone, for taking a listen to The Audio Companion. Please be sure to continue following Poet Ray Monet everywhere on the web. And don't forget to pick up the wonderful books that were used in the creation of this project. The Birds, the Bees, and the Boudoir, first and second editions. The Bedroom Companion, Hurt Poems for Hurt People, Chasing Adam, and Happy Poems for Healing Hearts. Have an amazing night. I'll see you soon.